Well, it's the second Saturday of the Betfred World Snooker Championship, and it's taken us this long for our first big name casualty, and it is the reigning champion Ronnie O'Sullivan, as you can see behind me, losing an absolute epic. It went all 25 frames against last year's vanquished runner-up Anthony McGill, and to be fair to the Rocket, he was in very philosophical mood after his defeat.
I just had a good mindset. I've been working with Steve Peters the last two or three days quite intensely, and a few things kind of resonated. And I've had Steve in my corner for 10 years. For the first year, 2 years, I really worked hard at it and got in a very good place. And then I just kind of got a bit lazy, and kind of, it's like anything, unless you really kind of practice it, it kind of doesn't really stay with you. So, I think for me, for the next 5 or 10 years, if I do want to play and enjoy it, I would need to work a little bit more closely with him, just to kind of make it a bit more enjoyable, because it's a tough sport when things ain't going your way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that was Ronnie O'Sullivan, so it will be a new winner this year. He won't be retaining, of course, his Betfred World Snooker Championship. But what about Anthony McGill? Who can forget what happened to him last year, losing by the odd frame in 33 in the semi-final to Kyron Wilson? Maybe that stood him in good stead for this second round game against Ronnie O'Sullivan. Let's hear from the Scot as he booked a quarter-final berth.
Shelled balls of steel.
Yeah. Steel City, so it's the place to show them. Yeah.
How far can you go then?
I don't know. We'll see. But I'm really happy with my game. I'm playing really well, and I'm confident that I can put on a good performance. What that'll be good enough to achieve, I don't know, but time will tell.
Well, the final question: you just knocked out the world champion.
Yeah, no, I'm delighted. It's actually the second time I've done it. I beat Selby as well when he was defending. And then this is a tremendous one. It just means so much to me. It means so much. And I don't know what to say, just over the moon.
Anthony McGill then will play the winner of either Stuart Bingham or Jamie Jones as he looks to reach back-to-back Final Fours of Betfred World Snooker Championship. So what about Neil Robertson? He's been in great form, of course, won the Tour Championship coming in to the Betfred World Snooker Championship, and the 2010 winner has really impressed in his 2 games so far, including a 13-9 win against Jack Lesowski. He's sporting a fantastic new hairdo. Let's hear from the Thunder from Down Under as he booked a quarter-final spot.
And I guess the fact that there is crowds this year, and then we're kind of opening up, more and more people are coming in. I certainly noticed the atmosphere yesterday and today compared to like the first round, and every year everyone wants to get to the one table setup. That's where the Crucible kind of transforms into a different venue. I've not been there for a few years myself, so the motivation's definitely there, but I'm not going to sort of allow myself to kind of be desperate for it or anything like that. I just got to play my matches to win the match, and then whatever is around the corner will be what it will be.
This evening's action at the Crucible sees 2 former world champions, 7 world titles between John Higgins and Mark Williams. They will conclude their second round game this evening. Mark Williams leads 10 frames to 6 going into that one, kicking off at 7 o'clock. On the other table, the 2005 winner, the magician Shaun Murphy, is in action against the Betfred Masters champion Yan Bingtao, who continues on his trail for world glory 6 days after winning his first round game. It's been quite a wait for the Betfred Masters champion. Fast forward to tomorrow though, we've got some cracking games to look forward to. But the favourite is in action, Judd Trump, firming up now as favourite, of course, with Ronnie O'Sullivan's exit, taking on the 2019 semi-finalist David Gilbert. Let's see what the Juddernaut had to say after he won his first round game, and looking forward to this weekend's opponent.
He was always someone that he'd underachieved, and I think everyone on the whole tour knew that. And his cue action's always been excellent, and he just always never had that little bit of self-belief in it. I think you kind of just thought he was going to go through his whole career without having that, and a couple of times he was going to give up and stuff like that. But all of a sudden, I think he was just too good not to ever find that, and just mentally he worked it himself and found that inner confidence, and it's something that's helped propel him nearly to a world final. But over the past couple of years, apart from he struggled a bit this year with the lockdown, other than that, he's been one of the top consistent players over the last 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah, that was the ace in the pack. Then he gets underway against David Gilbert, 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. On the other table on Sunday morning is the 2 qualifiers, the 2 players who knocked out seeded players in Stuart Bingham and Jamie Jones. They get their second round tie underway at 10 o'clock as well. And then tomorrow afternoon, it is all about the two Marks, Mark Allen and Mark Selby. What a game this promises to be. They dropped just 3 frames between them in the opening games, both looking in really good form. And Dennis Taylor, the 1985 world champion, I think it's going to be difficult to choose a winner in this one.
That is going to be a difficult one to call. You would probably make Mark Selby the favourite. Mark's still striving to win a world championship. You know, he's been World Open champion, he's Masters champion, but the form he showed in his opening round was fantastic. And you can never write Mark Allen off, and he's afraid of nobody. Doesn't matter who he's playing, but he's up against a Mark Selby that's starting to produce a bit of form. And we've always said that Mark Selby with a B game or a C game can still win a lot of matches. So that is going to be one fascinating battle as well.
So there we have it, that's today's wrap for you. The big news, of course, Ronnie O'Sullivan, the reigning champion. There'll be no 7th title for him, knocked out by Anthony McGill. But we're looking forward to some cracking action this evening and tomorrow as well, where Judd Trump, the favourite, is back on the bays at the famous Crucible Theatre. Enjoy the action.
Betfred, proud sponsor of the World Snooker Championship.